Hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Warcraft. So I've been debating for a bit. Where's my quest list? So here's the thing. We have all these non-grand quests. Most of them are group quests. Which we could potentially find a group. Maybe. And then we could just do all those quests and work on getting our mag hard rep up. Which, yeah. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a lot of these. Then war beats. Like a lot of those. However, I have a new idea. Yep, we're just going to move on. I mean, normally I would, work on the mag card, get up to Exalted, get those mounts. Which technically, I forget how many there are, 6 or 7 mounts. Which is enough to... Where was it? Which is enough to put us into the... Well, no it isn't actually. I need 9, don't I? Huh. Feels like I'm missing stuff, doesn't it? Let's see, health mounts. I mean, I got the Skeletor stuff, I got the wolves, I got the Kodos, I got the raptors, so what could I be missing? I got the swift ones, the regular ones. Huh. Oh well. And yes, I'm pressing X to mount. Gonna take a while to get used to that, not being a Guild Wars 2. So yeah, I kept working on that. The only problem though is I just don't really have the time to put forth the effort to, grinding out the macro rep when I work on Guild Wars 2 grind. So we're going to do something else instead. We're actually going to work on finishing this series. I know, right? And by finishing this series, I mean we're going to work on reaching level 8. And then maybe a few other things, but we're probably going to call it that. Because we could keep this going, dungeons, raids, all that stuff. But at the same time, we've covered pretty much the majority of, regular World of Warcraft that I wanted to do. Burning Crusade, here's the thing. I mostly went in the Grand. Area for area, I don't care for, because, everyone's like, oh yeah, Burning Crusade was one of the best expansions. I never cared for half the zones. Hellfire Peninsula, I tolerate just because we have to start and get you decently guild for respite. Zangarmarsh is entirely too blue and wet. Blade's Edge Mountain, I don't really care for. I've hardly ever done anything with it. Neither have I hardly ever done anything with Neverstorm. Darker Forest I've done some stuff with, but I don't really, I just don't care for it that much. Shadowmoon Valley, I dislike Shadowmoon Valley. It's for pain. And so I was like, well, you should have flying by now. Then the Neverwing stuff, which isn't as bad as I thought was. At least on private server where I could just go get the eggs and get the rep done just like that. compared to compared to official, which was like, oh well, the aids are gonna take forever to respawn. Have fun. Now, granted, I liked. The problem though is all these fucking group crests that I can't solo because of group crest, and I'm a mage. I have like 0 survivability. Sucks. I can't mount hill. We're flying because we're inside the city. So anyway. Also, I actually want to go to the Undercity, not Hill. Because going to Northrend, there's 2 ways you can go. Most everyone goes Boar Tundra because, I don't know, Boar Tundra. Or you can go the alternative way, which is plowing for Fjord. Fjord? Yeah. There's the thing. For the most part, we're going to be working on Howling Fjord. Then we're probably going to drift a bit into Dragonblight. Then maybe up to Zoldrak. Then probably to Iceground for the last, what, 78 days? So yeah. I was going to start before I go to sleep. Because it is pretty late. Yeah, but I figure I might as well get this done just so I have something done. Like, my backlog keeps getting larger and larger. But recently I was thinking of like doing Morrowind even. Because yeah, that would have been fun. That would have taken forever to do. We already have enough things that are going to take forever to do. I mean, we have The Witcher 3. We have Sacred 2. We have technically Borderlands 2, which we still need to do some stuff on. We have Guild Wars, which it's not going to take that long, but it's not going to take that long to finish Factions, but then we still have Nightfall. What else do we have? Sinking City. It's not going to take that long, thankfully. Let's see. Let me look at my folder here. Deathspank stuff that I started, but I don't know when I'll get to. Baldur's Gate 2, which is going to take a while. Especially working up the effort to actually get back in. And there's Pillars of Eternity, which I started and was going to continue after Baldur's Gate 2, but since I put Baldur's Gate 2 on hold, yeah. There's the thing. I'm not sure whether these favors are gonna get done, but I don't know. Between this and Guild Wars 2, it's just, yeah, it's taxing to say the least. I'm gonna try to at least get this resumed so we can progress it. Because I want to finish this. Maybe not how I plan to finish it. Planned on, you know, getting the Magcar stuff done, getting my Talbug, getting my Albino Drake. But since I'm probably going to continue with this character, well, I'm going to probably put this character in storage and not actually work on such after we finish the series. It doesn't really matter that much that we don't get Magcar finished. So, yeah. The problem though is that thing's probably gonna move by the time we get. Oh wait, why am I doing that? I'm being stupid. I have flying. Good old 310 flying. Which is pretty great. I think it's actually faster than my Guild Wars 2's mount speed. But then again, Guild Wars 2 mounts are still, I don't want to say they're better than World of Warcraft's mount, but they're very more situational like. the mounts that actually do things, so it'll just move faster. Or fly and move faster. It moves fast. And it can vault over here, it can jump up there, it can do stuff like that. Of course, then you get flying and some of that stuff becomes irrelevant. Oh, I could jump up there. Well, let me just fly up there. Purr. But anyway, welcome to Vengeance Landing. It's... yeah. Also, we can fly out because we got code where we're flying a while ago, didn't we? Which means we have access to all this. We can fly all over the place.
I don't have a target.
I can press the wrong buttons. Now the Royal Power for Carry Society welcomes you to Northern Mage. Now what is it that you will do to aid us in Sylvanas' service? Well, something about the new plague. Not long after Warcraft condemned us to this wretched existence, we in the Royal Apothecary Society endeavored to create a plague of our own. A plague that would devour all flesh, living, dead, or undead. We succeeded in creating this plague, and we're here to hand deliver to the Scourge's doorstep. The lines intercept the ship carrying the latest trained engineer in our undersea laboratories. Head to the wreckage southeast of here and salvage whatever containers you can. To get 10 of that. And he will give us gloves that are a lot better than what we have.
Dark Lady.
Hell, if we got decently geared, we could probably go back and actually handle that shit in our ground if I really want to. But I don't really care. Go to Sarah, you know, a home instance here. But I don't really care. The only real important thing is getting access to Dalaran would be useful. I could probably actually fly up there if I could get close enough. But anyway. Hi at the Command Slam. Been in the military my whole life. I fought in many wars, under many banners. There's always been over people's banners. They've always been over people's. Not just time. Every forsaken soldier you see here, it's come for one reason. Alone. Officers must be killed. Slowly we finish out the remnants of Stormwind's North Fleet station on this coast. Bodies to the west are a testament to how brutal this confrontation has been. This does not happen to bomb my refined aesthetics, but has presented danger to our lives. In the lands of the Lich King, the dead are a weapon that can rise against us at any point in time. So, go burn the body. At least it's not too terrible. I mean, 10 things is not
What
as bad
would
as
you
trying
ask
to
of
50.
death?
No, my dogs won't come anywhere near me nowadays. I was devastated when I found out. I used to love the beast. Play counseling for a fine substitute, however. They're not quite as easy on the eyes, but then again, neither am I. Isaac wants me to use my dart to sniff out any scouts, but I can tell you right now, these plague cows aren't going anywhere until they've been properly fed. If our military doesn't understand that these beasts are picky enough to not eat the rubber they've given me, then I can't expect them to be of any use in the field. You seem to have some time on your hands. No, I don't really, but why don't you take one of these dogs out hunting for crows?
Beware, our enemy is abound.
Okay, now then. Boop. I said boop. So I believe he's in here? No. Shit, where is he? Thing is, I think I have to be like level 72, 74 before I crash to go to Dalaran. I don't not see the right people. Where's the ambassador?
What is it?
I don't know where they're at. Huh. Weird, I don't see him. Maybe it's a later session. Maybe it's Dragonfly I'm thinking of. Could be Dragonfly I'm thinking of. Anyway, so, what do we have to do? Play containers, grows, voting stuff. Okay. Let's go get started then. Oop. Hi, Crow. Go get them. I'm not entirely sure how you're gonna get that crow, but it's successful drop the crow down. And it's focusing on you. I like that it was focusing on you. Oh, I have to literally pick up. You couldn't just eat it manually. I have to actually toss it to you. Wow. Like you couldn't just eat it while it's on the ground. Anyway, hey look, at least it gets the crow. At least it gets the crow down, like if you're like a melee fire. Yeah, makes sense. Down. Toss. So I don't have to target him, which is good. So I love the music in this era. That's not the right button. It's just so... What's the word I'm looking for? From those, I can't raise it up without being too high. Sadly. Yes. Got rid of the phone. And there's Ward. Just one. You know, one of the good things though is since we haven't actually played in a while, we're gonna have a lot of rested XP. A lot of rested XP. Maybe for 1 to 2 levels before we go back to regular XP. But anyway, time to burn corpses. And crows! Crows! That's not the crow I told you to go after. Light throwers for my slow fall. I don't need those though. And toss. I'm so used to account show stuff. It's like, ugh. Especially the mounts. Ugh. It's one thing that they did good later on was making it so you had to count shared mounts and achievements and pets. Stuff like that. Yeah, that still bothers me because I only have, you know, select mounts on this character compared to my alphas. Anyway, looks like I didn't put food or anything on my hot bar. Oh well. Might as well heal up. I don't need to attack the crow. Why am I attacking the crow? Why am I doing this? burn corpses. Shame it dismounts me, and I can't just lob this from, you know. Lob these fires down at things, like, hey, there's a body. You're mounted, you have to get off your mount, it's out there. But why? I'm questioning it, but why? Well, that was easy. And now we fly back. Can I press the dodge key? There was no dodge key. Great.
What is it?
Glad you've proven you can follow orders. If I had a copper piece very elegant for and shiny arm to come here and think they're above the chain of command, well, I'd never feel guilt. Now that you've demonstrated a major discipline, I have some other tasks more suitable for someone of your caliber. Mission number is to destroy Warcraft. The lions are but an obstacle that will crush whenever we find them. We managed to destroy the easternmost fleet, but the survivors have barricaded themselves on the Derrick Strand south of here. Forces should have overwhelmed though. Mentioned our defense long ago, but we underestimate the will to live. Seek my officers in the field, Dark Ranger, Liana, and Deathstalker Rizal. Get them to report on the situation.
Beware the
Technically, so we're basically at the part in the game where we're no longer sort of just, you know, working on getting quests done in an area for a rep or anything like that. Now we're focusing on our XP. We've reached that point. Well, it doesn't really matter how much rep we're getting. We just want to get XP, which means we might just abandon zones once we reach a certain point. Once we can, you know, move forward safely. I repeat, move forward safely. Do you hunt down some crows, girl? Good girl. Good girl. None of these hounds remind me of the day. Of my days racing purebreds in Terraceval. Those were good times. The rascal's very full, maybe. But I thought it was a she. Maybe I'll be more willing to cooperate. Here's his leash. Just come get him from his cage whenever you're ready to take him.
beware the living.
Also, I should probably sell some of the stuff. 23 my inventory is full. Anyway. Merchant? Oh, you're sort of.
Quick about your business.
Besides, I can technically. No, I can't. I was going to say. I could technically replace my food hill, but I can't. Shame about that. Oh well, let's get rid of all the stuff weighing me down. Hopefully I don't sell stuff that I could use. But that is entirely possible. Like those boots. Those are some decent boots, but mine's a lot better, so man. Look at that lag right there. Is it lag? I don't know. It's not selling. No, it's straight out, just like it should be selling. It's a bit of lag. So that one's, yeah, that one. Okay. Good. Anything I'm holding on to for whatever reason? Oh yeah, that, because I want to put in storage just in case. But I don't know why. That's just something I do. And I'm not entirely sure about the spare mana potions.
Victory for survivors.
Anyway, so I'm gonna continue this later because I need to go sleep and stuff. So But I figure I might as well get started on this while it's fresh on the mind. But yeah. We could sleep in this nice coffin hill. But yeah, where's buttons? We definitely need better gear, yeah, we need stuff that's at least over 100 item level. Not counting our Pelham stuff. Like, that's pretty great. That's not bad either. That's good too. But then we have, like, our gloves here, which are... Yeah, that's a thing. Like, our ring here, which is level 55, that's a thing. And that cloak. Oof. I do like the color of the cloak. But anyway, so yeah, we'll be back later on. Okay, and we're back. So now that I believe we had stuff to do. And I got distracted again. Okay. So into that plague container. Nerves. Oh, so that's what V does. Tap by everything. Oh, you're mounted. You can't use those. Oh, wow. A bit of space. Probably that. Slowly. Yeah. There's a severe difference between Guild Wars 2 and World of Warcraft. Things are gonna murder me slowly in World of Warcraft. Things are gonna murder me quickly in Guild Wars 2. Cause you didn't dodge that attack and now you're dead. And this is more, well, just doing more damage. Cause you're attacking multiple at once and, well, you're... Yeah. The fact that our health doesn't just, instantly regenerate, we have to stop to heal every single crap. Which we should have done. In hindsight. Because we're going to die. Unless I do this. This time I remembered that mana shield was. No. Try to be effective. And then set to need. How long is it going to take to reach, a... It shouldn't take that long, but at the same time. So at that point where I'm not entirely sure what my plan is, so... Oh well, let's just, quest and record and see how it goes. Like, I'd like to be able to make a level video, but I'm not sure if that's possible. And the ground was that area where it was like, well, came there at what? 68, 67, 60 something. And then we reached 70 before we even left, so. And besides, we have, you know, where was it? 5% down. 10, 15. Wait, no, now we have, or at least 25% more XP. I don't even know where that target went. Huh. Weird. So engage in combat, which is going to be OT. I don't know where they went. Because we're engaged in combat, we can't mount. Oh, there we are. What do you think? Oh, there's two? This is awkward. Underwater combat doesn't really work that much. Can't tell what plane they're on when casting circles. Wait, can I? Yeah, I was going to say they weren't making that's worded. So the problem here is, where's the rest of the stuff? Like, do I have to just wander aimlessly around the ship? Or do I have to wait for it to respawn? Because the thing is, it doesn't really give me a whole area, it just gives me, no, that's a ship. But what if you already looted everything from the ship? Then what? I think I may have to wait. Is that okay? The thing is, World of Warcraft, what do you expect? Having enough drops for everyone? No, I can't have that. I mean, you have to play and wait for things to respawn. Leave. Is that even gonna hit him? That does as much damage as I hoped it would. Like, Pyro Blast is lacking at times. Like, sometimes it feels like Fireball does a lot more damage than Pyro Blast. Like, not that much different in damage, though. And not that much difference in mana anymore. You just cast on. And yes, I remember I could be using Scorch to make them more vulnerable to fire and all that. But I don't really use Scorch. Maybe I should. Let's see. Pyroblast. Scorch.
I don't have a target.
Oh. Ah, good. What, 2 more? And yes, I'm watching that. Definitely watching that. Because it's barely moved. God, we're gonna be aggroing everything again. Ha! Did it even move? Nope, still 17%. do I want to go back? Well, let's go find whoever was supposed to find Tail. You? Apparently you. So,
I'm listening.
Shadowlands soldiers know they're going to die, yet they fight as for now, pressed and pathetic at the same time. If there were two cannons along the wall that were slowing us down without their protection, our forces would be able to rush their fortification without taking any losses. They would take out those cannons or wait until they run out of ammunition. Well, we could take out those cannons. Totally take out those cannons. Anyway, where is... what's the other person? Here we go.
Speak quickly.
What does it look like? The ground is frozen like rock. The wheels on these meat wagons will be able to go over mud at best. We're going to need an abomination and some chains to salvage them.
Trust no one.
Meat wagons are my other character. I was going to be like, but I could easily, you know, switch to my meat wagon and go perfectly fine. Don't see what's wrong with yours. Like, the ground's frozen, so what? They have wheels.
What is it?
Cannons are horns back. I'll show them cannons. We have the winner and runner of the Queen's Repriser in the Oblivion Station, just east of the Derrick Stand. Send orders to the fleet's commander, Captain Harker, that they were to destroy the line's cannons. Speed to our backhander and bat for passage to the fleet's location.
Our time.
Okay. But before I do that,
Forsaken.
I obtained the containers. Apparently. It's good that you're back in one piece. The danger of becoming infected from handling those containers is not non-existent. I suppose I should have warned you about that earlier. Joy. Anyway, I'll be taking those gloves. I'm fearing that the long trip across the sea is affecting the fetchedness of Lord Blake. She needs a potent toxin to boost the potency. The crabs must be to a distant relative of the much smaller brown shell tide crawler. So basically, go hogs, crabs, stuff. Let's see, what am I looking for? Glove. Yeah, glove. Because we must become more effective. Come here. The regular crabs don't matter for that. It'd be nice to say, well, why do you need these from it? But no, but just make sure you fall in the crabs.
I need to target something first.
Well, that was one. 1 out of 3. 0 out of 3. Sometimes the crest tracking doesn't want to track. Which is a bit unfortunate. I also turned in those crests my ass. I was going up a bit. Yeah. I need to not worry so much about the SP, but yet at the same time I'm worrying about the SP. Lovely. Ooh, hot food. Well, I should probably make use of that.
I can't cast that yet.
What was I even doing? I don't know if I even... Huh. I don't think I even have my guide up anymore, so that's gonna be fun. I think I'm working on getting Arcane down to Torment the Weak. Yes, that's what I was doing. I was gonna say 5 should be fine now. Okay, we can stop murdering the crabs. However, we need to use this. Oh, gonna be one of those days. Have to let her go over here. Yay. Because it's one of these things. But hey, you got a play contract. You need to follow it. New transmode's now available. I've had that message since months now. Nothing been new really in months. One thing that did bother me is like, oh, there's this new patch. It has all these new mounts. But does it? Like, I did get a lot of mounts on my main character, which still bothers me, the whole not being able to, not having account bound mounts. It's like, yay, you've unlocked all these mounts, but the army on that character, I don't know, maybe Guild Wars 2 spoiled me too much. Maybe that's one of the main features I missed from, you know, the official World of Warcraft was, you know, the account stuff. Like, being able to just, you know, unlock everything for your account instead of, well, this character needs this, even though my other characters already have such, so. Which I want to remind people that I did the macro rep on my main World of Warcraft account so many times. Holy shit. Like, I didn't have to even at a point. Because, you know, you have the mount unlocked and you have the achievement, the title. Why would you put yourself through all of that again? Because apparently I just like doing the same thing over for practically all my characters. I don't know why. Like, you could do things differently, but at the same time I prefer doing, you know, the same exact quest. All the starting quest. Eastern and Western Plague Lands. Stranglethorn mostly for Temmet Nesting Wearing. And then, oh shit, I can't even finish the Temmet Nesting Wearing quest, cause frickin' groups quest. That's unfortunate. Didn't even think about that. Oh well. Yeah, if I did all those group quests, I probably would have leveled up at least, but oh well. That required people. That required me asking in chat for a half an hour. Which isn't good for recording purposes. And that's the thing I like about Guild Wars 1 is, well, I have heroes. I don't really need the help of anyone. I'm pretty much fine in Guild Wars 1. Guild Wars 2 is, well, there's people out here around for practically most things. If not, well, you just throw up a tag and most people show up. Also, apparently this is where we need to go. Because Michael now going to attack me and probably murder me. Yeah. Michael basically Viking that are Northrend in a lot of areas, but yet they're also in Storm Peaks, which doesn't exist yet. Scary scroll code in stark painted images. Fearing that this is sort of thing the kid will keep her head in mind when he asks you to look for clues. On closer inspection, the scroll appears to be a heavily illustrated map of the fjord. The location of various villages are depicted in what seems to be tribe or symbol. So the location of the pension standing is marked with a disproportionately large skull. That will be almost certainly be of military value to the high-end secure. Well, let's go take it back, and I need to stop pressing X. X is not the mount key. Well, I should probably go turn in these quests, shouldn't we? No.
Does that better
Stop.
be good?
You retain the toxic lands I seek? Apparently. You continue to prove your competence. Hopefully this toxin will be enough to boost our play to the levels that we need to. Further, it should help weaken the receptor and make them more susceptible to infection. Yay, apparently went up. Just received order of reinforcements coming to the aid of the Alliance forces. That time we're gonna be better. Going to new test outs within these North Fleet reserves will do nicely.
Victory for someone. Hello.
Something to show me, mage? I just go look at the map. Gently occasionally looking up at landmarks around the fjord. Here's the easy coastline over here, the Dragon Player and Winter Scorn villages over here and here. This must be over here, marked for death. No one seems to know very much about the Viking. Records show no signs of entering their lands for centuries, yet here they are, just as we move against Arthas. Now retreat made it clear that we'll have to defeat them if our forces get further into Northrend. So, go do that. One of my best origins in Abomination or Gore from Seize the Blockade.
Goodbye.
So anyway, we have two things to fun with the Batman.
What now? Beware.
Let's go drop some plague vials. Plague vials. Drops a heavy bomb. Plague vials. I know, right? Questionable. I think those are the ships that we need to fly to, but apparently we need to go all the way out here. Look at all them ships. Out here in an almost, you know, an area that would be questionable if we should actually be able to get out here legit. Without, you know, succumbing to the whole, you gone out too far. Well, no, this here's also like that one thing in, you know. Freaking Outland, well, it's hard to actually hit the targets because the bat's moving way too fast. And this thing takes way too long to recharge. Like, yeah, one at a time is not ideal. Then sometimes it's not even one the same.
I'm out of range.
I hate that so much. Oh yeah, out of range. Like, it's hard to get good camera. I clicked on the button, it didn't click. Like, seriously, the camera angles, I swear. And then, oh, fuck's sake. And then we have, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I hate. So now we just end up going back. You know. Fail. Problem is, we can't just, you know, fly over there. We have to take the bat. Because if I flew over there and tried to, it'd be like, oh, you're now on the proper thing. Like, I hate this stupid shit.
I am forsaken. Remember.
Because it's basically, it's like being on a, like on a rail shooter, sort of, but yet not. Because the thing is, you're basically moving at a speed that, well, if I was doing it, I would just hover in the spot so I could properly aim, but, yeah. You're forced to constantly keep moving, and, like, well, I'm going to drop this, but then it's like, well, we're going to shift the camera angle, and you can't get a good angle to see what you're doing the entire time. Cause like, I can't really see that because the way the camera is.
It's still recharging.
And then we're done. And now here's the problem though. We still have to wait for the entire sequence to go through it again. Cause see, like, you shift your camera, right? So you could probably hit these ones. But then you can't really see over there. So you'd have to shift your camera this way. And then you can't really see down there. You have to shift your camera for this one. And this one. Yeah. But no, they thought this was fun. Oh yeah, you'll be on this thing, you have to do this. It'll be cool, right? But it's not. It's just tedious, because if you fail, you have to do the whole thing over. And you can easily fail just because, mostly because of the camera angle. Just, you have to take time to shift the camera over while or selecting the bomb and dropping it. Like, sure, if you put it on like one of your hotkeys, but yeah, it would make it a bit faster, but still. Yeah. Anyway, let's just go there. Yay, I'm pressing X again.
What now?
The reports from the field are not encouraging. Well, here's this necklace, which is so it's better for intelligence and stamina, but yeah, I guess it's better in a way.
Beware the living.
I should have read that more, but I was too focused on the necklace. That's not the right necklace. Oh well.
I'm listening.
Take me to the Windrunner. Finish your business. Even though I could've... I was like, I could've flew there anyway. But anyway, oh well.
I am forsaken.
Apparently I'm gonna You should have been... Kill him. Okay, that guy's sort of after me. Oh, alright, God, they're going to aggro that one too. Probably not take. I said I had. Asshole. frost stuff, invisibility. Right, I need to remember to use my skills more appropriately. Like Frost Nova and stuff like that. So you can stop being hit melee. Would definitely help. Because, you know, we can always just go boop and step back. And then boop him again with a Pyroblast. That's a 15 of these shits. There doesn't appear to be any downstairs. And more Pyroblast. Go to the crit damage drops. Anyway. I also need to remember I have lead bombs. Problem though is, yeah, that's not very useful for group separation. Well, I throw it on one target and switch back to the other target. But usually when I find a group, I'm throwing down flame strides, blast waves, and dragon's breath. So it's like, don't really need to worry about a living bomb. I mean, bomb's more one of those action abilities. Like for example, if I did this. Okay. So I toss the bomb. Go for it. Go. And then I have to stop again to eat. One thing I do sort of like about this is you have all these food things, all this complex cooking thing, and all it is basically just for buffs. You don't have to, you know, constantly stop to eat just to heal yourself. It's just, well, just gonna eat a specific food item to get all these buffs. An hour, 30 minutes. Not worry about things. Oh, well, that's it. And then I have to stop and eat. Again. Well, the good thing is we haven't died yet. Getting close to dying several times already. But we haven't officially. Fine. I should use a quicker casting spell. To trigger my hot streak. Just go to my no, oh wait, it's additional chance. Yeah, that's what Scorch does. Oh well. Pyroblast. Now I just need one more of these shits. Yay. Power blast. Right, freeze. Followed by more power blast. No. That's the upper one. Hey, I did the thing. With
What
the
is it?
stabbies. And that herd is no one knows good mine. I should have read the. If I were to kill or wipe out to our guns, unfortunately invisibility is less than desirable, so you have to mark our target to the ground. Take these smoke layers with you.
Watch your back.
I was gonna say, should there be a follow-up quest to kill the leaders? Or am I thinking too far ahead? I may be thinking too far ahead. Oh, jeez, I didn't realize my health was that low. Well, we're going to die horribly. That's V. I'm trying to dodge when I know I can't. Again. Well, time for us to officially die. Let's do this. Uh-huh. I have mana shield. Mana shield. They hit me through my mana shield. Oh, so did they actually destroy the cannons? I don't think they did.
What brings you here?
Stop.
Hello.
That's what I'm saying, our countries to make them move. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Put himself in the field of battle. My favor, I hope change the tides in our favor. I have an important assignment for you. Go murder their leaders. Captain Arster, Lieutenant Stalin, and Sergeant Lorick. Let me guess, a human, a dwarf, and a night elf. One of those is a dwarf. And it has medic. Should check out the medic. Oh, so what's this lag BS? Wait, how do you take? Oh, I guess it's from the level bomb. Like, how do you take that much damage while being frozen? Oh yeah, now I have to stop and do this again. I haven't had to really use mana for a while now, have I? Like, my mana's fine. Like, I'm throwing out all these spells and it's just fine. But look how fast it's regenerating. Welcome though, it is my health just like, yeah, you know. Huh. I actually have my health's actually caught up to my mana. Like, didn't used to be like I had like double the amount of mana that I had health. Weird. So yeah, that was that one. You know, that one. Which we'll get back to because it's an escort quest, and you know how much I hate escort quests. Ugh. So we've gained almost half of it. don't find me that way. Yeah. I'm just gonna stop combat now. And of course it's probably gonna suck. Also, I want to point out that a lot of Northrend's quests are basically you have to follow the quest chain to advance to other quests. And to bail me out of this mess, I'm not looking forward to what these Alliance Gumbats have in store for me. It also gives you a weapon, which that one could be useful.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Can't get here a better time. Let's get out of here. And now he's gonna go aggro everything, cause you know, escort quest. Or he's going to ignore everything and leave me to fight things. Okay. Sure be that way. You fucking asshole. I'm gonna go with you and egg these guys, so you fight those ones. Sucks to be you. Only a few bucks.
I need a tank.
No target. There we go. At least making gold's easy enough here. Everything's in the city, so yeah. Not that I'm really worried about gold on this character anymore. I'm like, what am I going to spend it on? We have, you know, advanced flying, so we should be good. I mean, that is gear we could probably equip this character with, but at the same time, I'd have to go check my gear. Check if there's any good gear I can get for this character. And we might do that at the end of this video. Which should be hopefully soon, because I want to at least finish these quests before we move on to that one. Oh, we're almost done already. Yeah. Yay for escort quest. Ooh, a stick. See, it's literally a survival stick. Whoa. 446. Huh. I guess it does more damage because it's a melee stick. You know what I'm saying? That's less than mine. Or maybe mine hasn't scaled up yet properly.
That's still recharging.
Like, I thought it would scale up at, like, you know, 68. Like it has. Maybe it has, I'm just not calculating it properly. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't have a target.
It should have scaled up at 68. Because I know basically around like the 58 range in an official during like, well, no, that was way back. Back when I was doing Legion content. It usually scaled up a lot because, you know, I did a lot of CAD dungeons for rep. Even though I didn't need to, but I did anyway. Like I did a lot of things I didn't need to do. run outside. Problem though is, look, he's gonna draw aggro, but I need to heal up. Oh no, he's taking damage. Ooh. Get over here. No, if he's apparently just gonna run back now. Oh, I think I finished the quest. Hope. Nope, I didn't finish the quest. He's just standing now. You asshole. He's
Starting to hate you.
He's rescued though.
What is it?
Look at me, sort of just twitching. Like he doesn't know what to do. Come on. Go on. Move. Fuck my life. I think because the frickin' fire's there, he doesn't know what to do about the fire. But the fire's not going away, so. How am I supposed to rescue him if he's...
I'm listening.
It's marked on the spiritual victory for our forces. Yay. I'll take the most expensive thing you has. Let's inward battle ransom then. Victory has come. Later than expected, but better late than never. Okay. So I would like to, you know, turn in my upper quest, but apparently he's just gonna stand there and be a dumbass. Guess I'm not getting that one after all. Sakes. This is why I hate escort quest.
Speak quickly.
Everything was going fine, and now we just... The AI apparently decided to break and not actually complete. Oh well, the cost of private service, I suppose. Because I can't really do anything about that, he's just gonna stand there and... Oh well. Sup, Anton. So I defeated the lion, sort of.
Victory for
By the way... I'm not sure I'm gonna go into the dungeon, but I'll take the quest. But first, what fool dares to enter Her Majesty's dominion unannounced? Up as you who intrudes upon our master's territory. He could wipe you out in an instant for that transgression alone. Officer does not have much love or patience for his escaped slaves. But he has learned of your virtuous Stormland's Northfleet, and thinks you have potential to see reason and abandon Savant's childish notions. Childish rebellion? My bad. Officers be prepared to offer you power beyond your imagination. Appearing army you lead here would pale in comparison to the phalanxes at your command if you return to the Scourge's embrace. Behold the Vicro. Race that has perfected war and destruction to the point of an art form. Already they have cast a lot with the Lich King. Their drawings surround you, and their numbers are easily 5 times yours. The choice is yours, Ansel. Return to the Lich King's army, and fight alongside them. Remain loyal to your so-called queen, and suffer their wrath. They drive you from their homelands. Is that all you've come to say? Oh no. Oh yeah, by the way, here comes all these arrows. And he's just going to, you know. He's just going to use hacks. I was like, why is he in two places? I think basically what was supposed to happen is he was supposed to teleport over hill, murder all of his men, while all those arrows hit the Vico instead. This will not be the last you hear of me. I will return to spit on your corpse after Utgard's armies have descended upon you. And he's still technically there. At least he's not hostile, because that would be fun. Freaking hostile Sif runs through the whole place murdering us all because he has... Yeah, that's a lot of health. Because he's a dungeon boss. So, for instance, he can come to my town, sell my queen, kill my man, kill Everett. Things we're going to stand by while hordes of Uncle build up to launch an attack. Not a million years, you're going to walk right to Utgard and kill him. In front of any of these Vico guerrillas that might be watching, I want you dogs to know that we've arrived when playing for keeps. Here's the thing, we're going to take the quest. I'm not sure I'm going to get around to doing the quest, but oh well. But yeah, we're over half. Still pissed off about that one quest. It's probably dead now, isn't it? Well, we haven't failed it, but... So let's go back and see how he is. Hey! Yeah, the fun thing is no one's respawned to either.
What now?
That beast, they're just going to stand there twitching. Or it's tempted to just abandon it. Fuck it. Oh well. Guess we're not getting that wand. Now, before we go up to Sergeant Gar, we're probably going in the video. Well, no, we're going to go back inside Hill. So we get our rest that's free. I forgot I switched this character over to my optional. I moved over character to collect Black Tabby's hand, so... Anyway, we'll log on, see if we can't find anything on the show. In the option. Yay. Okay, so cloth. 70... 75? I go A, but there would be a lot of A things. Well, that's not bad. Still want things like this range, though. So what do we have? Also, everything's sort of out my... I was gonna say I could buy that, but it's a shoulder thing, so no. And most of the stuff's pricey. The pants are tempting though. I don't really have the money on this character, or didn't really think it would be that expensive. Cloak's not bad. But yeah, the only thing that really tempts me is those pants, but yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well, if you can't find cheap on Horde, switch to Alliance and check that out. This is why we have them all. That's why I have two characters. Have those characters just so I can check the Alliance sign. Because if things aren't selling on the Horde thing, try to sell on the Alliance thing. Anyway, 70 to 75. What we have? Dusk Weave leggings, which are a lot cheaper. Huh. But everything's 75. That's, well, that's only 2. Because, you know, if I search day, there'll just be all the stuff every day. But I don't really need any of that stuff yet, so. Oh well. That was one thing. A reminder that, hey, by the way, it's almost Brewfest, which I'm gonna have to do a video on. Probably on this character, because, you know, I would like to have my Warpatinger on this character. Because I love the Warpatinger. It's one of my favorite pets until I end up having to replace her with Little Ragnaros for pet battles. But anyway, so next time we will continue with, you know, this area. Probably ain't gonna do all of the Howling Fjord, but I will do a decent chunk. Then probably move on to Dragonblight. I may even go back to Born Tundra, depending. We'll see. Just because there are a few good quests in Born Tundra. Just I prefer starting over hill. Of course, then by the time I get to Born Tundra, we'll probably be outside the level range, really, but oh well. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all, and have a nice day.